Hello, friends and adventurers, and welcome back to Sally Cat Plays Exile 2 Crystal Souls. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to go explore another town or go beat up some more bad guys, but on further consideration, I've got a bunch of characters with 20 or so skill points. Let's go visit Silvar and see if they still have a training hall. Silvar is quite close to Murtis, just a quick trip to the north. We've got Murtis 40 miles south, and west is Empire territory. Avoid. Well, that's different. And as usual, the town of Silvar is surrounded by a sturdy wall. And Silvar is one of the 6 major towns of Exile, and I believe all of them are using this new and improved large map size. Is that door to a storeroom, or does it just lead to a wall passage? It's a storeroom! The guardhouse is abutted by a tiny storeroom. Okay. It's got a spear that's not ours, and some darts. I do not want darts, and I've already got a really good spear. The hidden spear that we picked up in the snake cult, in fact, is a blessed slith spear, which does quite good damage, a bonus to hit, and +2 defense. Excellent. In fact, we also grabbed a sapphire necklace from the high priest there. Apparently, it can cast ice walls. We shall see if I ever use it, or if I forget about it entirely. A marble plaque set into the wall. Fancy. Anastasia, fine armor. Hello, Anastasia. I think you were here in the previous game. You have to shake this woman awake. She had nodded off onto a breastplate on the counter. She shakes her head to clear it. Forgive me, I am Anastasia. Welcome to my shop. You can buy or sell armor here. I still have some items in stock, but things have been hectic here. Very tiring, for me and my husband. Yeah, if you've got a war zone on your front doorstep, then I imagine that would be busy for armor and weapon salesfolk. The whole business with the war and the refugees has been very hard on my husband, Ephraim. She smiles weakly. If you see him, ask him about Demon Slayer. It'll cheer him up. So we can get some bronze and iron stuff here, pretty standard, and basically on the level of what we already have, if not a little worse. Training hall! Hooray! But first I'd like to talk to Ephraim and his fine weaponry. An aging man sits behind the counter. He has a tired look and a huge paunch. There is a two-handed sword hanging on the wall behind him. Ephraim I definitely remember from the last game. He laboriously stands up to shake your hand, then plops back down again. I'm Ephraim. Well, you can sell me some weapons, or buy some new ones of your own. It's stone and bronze, which is basically crap. Demon Slayer, on the other hand, is generally not crap. Oh, that? He looks back at the sword behind him. That's Demon Slayer. He chuckles. Not the real Demon Slayer. I just call it that. Fine blade, though. Draco steel. Nah, the real Demon Slayer's in the castle. Real guarded. Fine blade. I even saw it once. Some adventurers passing through had it. Beautiful work. He sighs. Demon Slayers at the castle. I wonder if we'll get to pick that up for another quest or something. Haven't heard much about demons so far in Exile 2, but you never know. This training hall seems to be run by a slith. Cool. You meet a mighty slith warrior. He bows to you in greeting as you approach. Call me Osses. It is easier to say than my full name. I am a teacher of ways of warfare. I can train you if you wish. It is my way of bringing peace. His sibilant voice is hard to understand sometimes, but you manage. So, we have lots of skill points and some money. No one's getting any new levels of major priest spells, but I think I can do some around-the-board improvements. Okay, I am now slightly more skilled at killing things, and significantly more poor. Our peoples are both threatened by the Empire. The war between us brought much hate, but by bringing our skills to you, we hope to show we truly want peace. Yes, I hope that this is just the beginning of more cooperation among humans and peaceful sliths. And I do not doubt that the Empire is slaughtering them at least as much as it's slaughtering the exiles. I should talk to the guards. You meet a soldier of exile. Big, burly, well-armed, and very harried-looking. You talk with the soldier a bit. Things haven't been going well with the war lately. It's a depressing conversation. And another little storeroom. This time with arrows and a halberd. Possibly better stuff. Also not mine. A shiny brass plaque on the wall reads, Silvar Arms. Oh, you are not a generic soldier. You meet an exile archer, who looks to be about to embark on a major drinking spree. At the moment, he seems to want someone to talk to. He waves you over. He takes a swig of ale. Call me Gibrain. If that's remotely how that's pronounced, I have no idea. He takes a long pull of his ale and shakes his head. I've been pulling patrols out west. Empire raiders are out there. They ain't taking prisoners, they're just killing. He swigs again. And the Empire troops aren't all that's out there. We stumbled on a big nest of sliths, too. Barely got away alive. Yeah, we found this big hidden lair of 'em. Been trying to tell our superiors about it, but they don't even want to hear about it now. He drinks. Hey, you're adventurers. Look, head roughly north of Kotra a long way, and look for these totems. They're out in the middle of nowhere. From there, head straight west a ways, and you'll find the sliths. He drinks more. Much more. Aha! That's what they taught us with Kotra. They don't want to take us over. They want revenge. They aren't going to stop until there's nobody left down here. And they can do it, too. He takes a very long drink. Damn the Empire. That's all I gotta say. Damn the Empire. Okay, sounds like something very bad has gone down in Kotra. There is a heavy-set man with short brown hair and a wild beard, polishing the bar. He wears rough homespun clothes and a silver hammer around his neck. Devotee of Thor, perhaps? Hi, I'm Gary. Welcome to the Silvar Arms. Well, I can give you a nice room. The best, only 15 gold. Also, I've been selling a lot of rations. Let me know if you want to buy some. It's good to see some honest-to-God adventurers here. Alright. Some rations. I could buy a few, but I have 6 gold. Yeah, it's just been soldiers back from the front and refugees from Kotra. Everyone's destitute or looking to raise hell. He bends close to you. I'm always looking to help out the people who help us out. So if you want, you're welcome to keep your spare stuff in my storeroom. Aha, storage space. Excellent. Room, rations, adventurers. Okay, so he's not going to tell us about his jewelry, or much else of what's going on. Also, a little hard to spot against the background here. There is a Nephil warrior. There is a Nephil sitting alone at the long table. It sips daintily at a cup of milk. He turns around, glittering eyes to you. I am Arm. He bows his head. Much sorrow, but my affairs are private for now. Okay. Here's the storeroom. Must unlock all the things. Hi. Okay, secret passage between the inn and a guardhouse is not all that strange, I guess. And meanwhile, I am going to dump off these alchemy supplies that I've been carrying around forever. Oh, I don't think I ever showed off the robes that I grabbed from the snake cult either. Ceremonial robes are armor with a defense of 1, so basically a robe. Serpent robes, on the other hand, have a defense of 3, and some ability, perhaps, maybe? Potential upgrade over the plain leather armor. And Telemaine really does need to stop dying so much. Boats. A sweaty woman with a leather jerkin and a belt covered with tools breezes by you. You manage to catch up with her and flag her down. She has long, reddish hair, a round face, and a harried expression. Hello, I'm Ruth. Are you interested in boats? I'm the town shipwright. Busy time. Kotra got destroyed in an attack by boat. Same thing could happen to Silvar. We're making warboats to keep it from happening again. Kotra has been destroyed. Yikes. Also, in a bit of separation of game story versus game mechanics, in story, the Empire can wreck people's faces with boats. In game, we can travel around on boats unharmed. It works. Well, we're busy making warboats. Obviously, you can't get any of those. However, we have a few small fishing boats. You could purchase one of those. Only 400 gold. Yay, I only need another 394 gold for one of those. Yay. Here's the bootworks. This corner of Silvar is filled with recently built but already crumbling stone buildings, piles of garbage, thin, worried people, and a rank smell. This must be where they're sticking the refugees from Kotra. It's a grim sight. This building is crammed with refugees, unarmed and destitute. However, when they see you, they grab clubs and muster at the door to protect their meager possessions. You back off to avoid slaying them. These people have been through some very rough times. There's a scrap of paper spiked to the wall. Brigands, stay out or else. Hi, I'm not Brigands. A small, lethal-looking woman in black leather watches you carefully. She has a wicked-looking knife in each hand, and more strapped to her chest and legs. When she sees you aren't about to attack, she relaxes, but not much. She starts to sharpen a knife. I'm Elspeth, adventurers. What do you want? Elspeth, I remember you. She spits, keeping an eye out for the brigands, and keeping an eye on the refugees. None of your concern. We'll take care of it. She pats her knives. You're adventurers, right? You travel? I'm looking for someone. Maybe a refugee. Her name's Nance. Nance is my, friend. We came to Exile together and lived in Kotra. When the town was sacked, however, I lost track of her and haven't heard from her since. She looks very upset. If you meet her, please mention my name to her. Will do, Elspeth. Will do. Hello? You are also a person I can talk to. You meet a very dirty man in leather armor. He doesn't look like he trusts you. He doesn't draw his sword, but keeps his hand near it. They call me Asp. I'm from Kotra. Runnin' from Kotra, and dealin' with the brigands. I was there when the whole mess happened. They hit us by sea, crack troops and mages and a bunch of spellcasting monsters. They didn't want to take the city, just fry it. They blasted everything with spells. Everything. I hear it's just a ruin now, with looters and monsters, and bodies. Bad place to be. Real bad. What about these brigands I keep hearing about? Thieves are all right, sometimes. This guy would say that. But there's a group that's picking on the refugees, taking what little they got. Total scum. They got a lair near here somewhere. I'm trying to figure out what to do about them. So yeah, most of the refugee buildings we cannot actually enter. But there must be some way into this corner here. Maybe I'll poke around a bit more after we visit the center of town. You are at the center of Silvar's famous park. Delicate cavewood trees rise around you, and the burble of the spring nearby is wonderfully relaxing. You rest for a few minutes before getting on with it. Aw, is there no statue, singing or whistling? Yeah, I don't think we get Erica's talking statues in this game. Hello. You find a thin little girl, playing by herself as best she can. She curtsies. I'm Angarahad. Looking for friends? She sniffles. All my friends were in Kotra, but we had to run away, and I can't find them now. Will you play with me? You play with her a little while. It makes her feel a little better, but not much. And when you say you have to leave, she seems a bit too stoic about it. Aww. I hope you get the chance to make new friends, kid. A small plaque, Captain Arlen, Commander. The commander of Silvar sits at the desk. He is a muscular man of only early middle age, but the crook in his back and bags under his eyes indicate he's aging quickly. You also notice he's wearing the mayor's sash. I'm Captain Arlen, commander and acting mayor of Silvar. I'm quite busy. What can I help you with? Well, I've been dealing non-stop with the refugees from the destruction of Kotra. Dealing with it every minute of every day, and so have all my men. We don't have a person to spare for all our other problems. Plenty of problems. We think some brigands are harassing the refugees. And what's more, the castle has a mission it wants me to find someone to do. He thinks, wait, you're adventurers? If you want a mission, let me know. If you succeed, I'll put in a good word for you at the castle. He explains the mission. We've been working on a peace treaty with the Nephilim tribes, uniting against the Empire. We're close to success, but first they want help from us. They want us to free a bunch of Nephilim slaves from a band of Nepharim. Yeah, you heard right. A band of kiddies enslaving another. And we're supposed to risk life and limb freeing them. But hey, if it works, the kiddies would make good allies. Anyway, there's a Nephil called Arm or something in town. Ask him about the mission. He'll help you. Okay. When Kotra was destroyed, they had to leave in an instant. Hardly any time to gather possessions. We've erected a shantytown for them in the southwest. Try not to disturb them. They have enough problems as it is. Okay. Oh, we got ourselves yet another mission. Why did I look at the door instead of opening it? So, yes, we've got the two different wall textures, the standard walls and the more slapdash walls of the refugee camp. But it looks like there's a bit of a border here. Aha! You find a room hidden in the thick walls of Silvar. Brigands have painstakingly hollowed themselves out a little lair here. I see we've got some vermin to eliminate. If they can figure out how to use the door. Oh well. I can show them. Let's see. Morwen, I would like you to get a bit more XP. And also, I would like to show off one of my new spells. Flame Strike! Ooh, 63 damage. That's a lot. Also, ow. Sorry, Cimarine. Light Heal All was not the correct spell to use there. I should have just done a heal. Any loot here? No. Owie! Oh, hi, a wizard. Oh, good, the wizard is dead. Oh, wasn't a wizard, just a mage. Still. I think that's all of them. Hooray, food. Alright, things should be a little bit quieter around here now. And next time, we shall go complete 1 or 2 missions for desperately needed loot. Have a good one, everybody.